What is up, YouTube? It's Sync Sports Bets here, and in today's video, I got 4 player props for the college football Week 3 slate. Now, these games are all going to be on Saturday, so I am super excited to get into these picks here. But before I get into these picks, I want to let you guys know about my winnable because we cashed an insane amount last weekend, and I cannot wait for another weekend of football. So, we cashed out so many slips. I post mainly on Prizepicks, Chalkboard, and Fliff. So if you plan to join the VIP, make sure to download all 3 of those apps. And if you need a code, let me know down in the comments. But we cashed out big. We went up $314. So it kind of depends on your unit size, but we are up a ton of money if you tailed all of my slips. So here's a huge slip. I put down a lot of money. I usually put down $10 to $20 per slip. But this slip, I was super confident with the hit rates that was given from Outlier. It was like 93% or higher for the season. And, for football, it would be compared to last season. And then WNBA is comparing to this season. So I put down 100 to double my payouts at a 2.2x hit rate or a hit. So put in 100, 220, completely sweat free. And then here's another play, put 20 to win 200. That's a 10x slip hit there. And then on Fliff, I had 41 to pay 121. This was insane. I mean, I barely hit with Sam Darnold having exactly 150 yards at the very last second. So that was pretty lucky, but I will take that nonetheless. Here's a Sunday night football slip. Literally, best game of the season. I can't believe that happened. Everything went our way as well. So that was easy to see there. And then, yeah, this was insanely lucky with the Bills coming back to win in the final minutes, being down that many scores. It was just cool to see. So that was a good hit there. And then this was also free. I had the Lamar Jackson 1.5 pass touchdowns. Cam Ward, he did have a run that I think exceeded this line, but it got called back due to a penalty. So that was nice to see. You got a bit lucky there. And then here's just a couple free square, easy double up slips. So just so many slips. Like there's way more I could post on this, but like you guys know that I can profit. I know how to hit slips. I have the research to do that. And I've just been in this betting industry way too long to see the easy lines and the value with the lines that these betting apps put out. So if you're interested in joining the VIP full season pass for football, go down to the link below in the video description. It's winnable, and you can join the full season college football NFL pass. $69. I think there's one spot left to use the code BEARS, BEARS, and you get $10 off. So um, the price may increase just because we've already had so many people sign up. And yeah, you want to get that code in before it's too late. There's one spot remaining for that. So that offer won't be there much longer. And then if you want just WNBA, MLB, those are my main sports, but NBA I'll hit pretty heavy. Just those sports. No football is on this pass for VIP 1 month. It's $10, so you get access to that WNBA picks if you guys are more interested in basketball. So that's a pass there. Got the free plan. I post Taco Tuesday slips, Flex Friday, free square double ups. I like to put on there every once in a while. I also have a Discord link also in the YouTube video description down below. I got my admin channel where I post my free slips. So I posted this Taco Tuesday slip. And then if you join the VIPs, you'll be added to these private channels here. Lots of admins that post slips. Very, very chill community over there. So, all right, guys, I don't want to waste too much of your time here. Let's go to our first pick of the day. It's going to be Tanner Koziol on the Houston football team. We're going to take his Goblin at 24 and a half receiving yards. Going to the last 5 games, he has easily cashed this out, averaging 65 yards a game. Let's go to Outlier to see his stats. Okay, so Tanner Koziol has a insane hit rate. So this is in 2024 season. He hit 12 of 12 games. That is 100% hit rate in 2025. He hit over in both games, literally doubling this line or more than that. So this should be absolutely free. It also helps that the line movement opened at 45.5 for his regular line, not his goblin, and went up 2 yards. So it's also favorable with Colorado's defense being ranked 94 of all college football, averaging 227.5 receiving yards allowed. So that is just so much information that's favoring us for an easy hit of Tanner Koziol. He should hit this quite easily and quite quickly. So receptions and targets, he's getting a ton thrown at him. 7, 8 for these games so far. So pretty excited about this goblin here. So that should be absolutely free. And then the second pick of the day, he was in our previous video picks a couple weeks ago. Garrett Nussmeier, 224.5 passing yards. Now, I do think this guy will play all 4 quarters, playing against Florida, who did lose to USF last week. And Florida allowed the USF quarterback, I think his last name is Brown. He went off for like 260 pass yards, and he's not even really that good of a quarterback throwing. Like, he's elite running, but throwing is like average to like a little bit above average passing quarterback. Garrett Nussmeier is in the run for Heisman. Like, this guy's legit. So I don't know. I feel like this line's completely free. So let's go to Outlier to see his stats. Okay, so Garrett Nussmeier last season hit over 13 of 13 games. That's 100% hit rate. In 2025, he hit over in both games, just barely, but that is fine with me as long as he hits. That is totally good with me. His regular line is 289.5, has been dropped down just a little bit. I do think that Florida's passing yard defense is, about the middle of the pack, but this doesn't matter. Even if it was favorable or unfavorable, that is for the regular line, and it's not counting his goblin line. So we're just going to take the fact that he's never hit under in his entire college career, and I don't see it happening versus Florida. If you look at the games that he played in like very competitive games, like South Carolina is very competitive, easily hit that. Let's keep going here. Ole Miss is pretty solid, had 337 yards. Arkansas, you got Texas A&M, who actually has a very solid defense. They allowed 400 yards to Nussmeier. Alabama ranked number 10 last season, and he got blown out. He still was able to get 239 pass yards. So, and he played against Florida last season. He had 260 pass yards. So, I mean, it's every single game looking at this should be absolutely free. This guy's a pass-heavy quarterback in a pass-heavy offense. I think he'll get the job done here. All right, guys, our third pick of the day, we're going to go with Ty Simpson on Alabama. We're going to go under his rushing yards at 17.5. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with rushing yards as a prop in college football only, not in NFL, if they get any sacks, it does count for negative yards. So I'm assuming he's going to get sacked once or twice versus Wisconsin's pretty solid defense, which will help us tremendously if he gets a big yard gain. But if you look at his last 5 games, he has easily hit under in all 5 games. I mean, versus a very garbage team, ULM, he only had 3 rushing yards. And then FSU, he had a big run and only went under by 0.5 yards because of sacks. So I just really like this. I really like Wisconsin's defense, and I think they can hold him down 18 yards. So let's go to Outlier to see his stats. All right, guys. Obviously, Ty Simpson was Alabama's backup last season, so he didn't play much. We don't have a lot on him right now, but this is the main reason why I'm taking this, because rushing yards allowed is ranked 4 out of all of college football for Wisconsin, which is very, very favorable for us for that under, averaging 33.5 rushing yards. Now, that is based off of the first 2 games of this season, but so far they've been very dominant. Obviously, they played garbage teams, but nonetheless, man, sacks do count towards this. That's why I'm very confident in this pick, and just hoping that he gets sacked, especially early in the game. He's going to have to earn back way more than 18 yards to be able to hit his over, so the under should be absolutely free as well. Okay, our last pick of the day. This is actually pretty simple. Most of you guys are probably going to be betting on this guy. I've been betting on him ever since last season. He has cashed me out almost every single week. Joey Aguilar. Now, you guys can totally take his demon line of either his pass touchdowns or his pass yards. It's a popular pick. I see why that's the case. This guy's legit, especially in a much better offense rather than App State last season. So 201.5 pass yards, that is super easy. 200 pass yards in general for any quarterback is pretty easy to get. I know he's playing Georgia, but Georgia does lack in the secondary. They're very dominant up front. But if you guys want to be a little bit safer, you can take 150. That should be really, really simple and easy for him to hit, especially with how many yards he has been getting lately. So you look at that. He's exceeding this line at the 150 line pretty easily. He has been playing pretty garbage defense, but nonetheless, man, he's going to have to pass if he wants to win this game. So even if he's down, that's even better for us because they're going to be more pass heavy. And I felt like they weren't as pass heavy in this Syracuse game, especially like later in the fourth quarter because they're blowing out so much. He could have easily had 300 yards. So I think 202 pass yards for his regular line is very doable. If you want to take his demon, go ahead at 224.5, but we're going to go with the 201.5. It has already been bumped up. I took him at, I think, 197.5 for the VIP earlier this week for a different slip, so it's in our favor a lot. So let's go to Outlier to see his stats. Okay, as you guys can see here on the top right, his line opened at 197.5. Like I said earlier, he's already been bumped up 4 yards to 201.5. He has never hit under this line. Last season, he hit over 11 of 11 games. Now, he did play for App State, but nonetheless, he still hit over versus Clemson, which is a very solid opponent. And then all the other games were pretty mid. He did play Marshall, which I wouldn't say is great nonetheless. In this season, though, he did play Syracuse, who does have a pretty bad defense, but like they're still competitive with Tennessee. And then ETSU, obviously we know how bad they are, but I know this isn't a very favorable pick, but I really, really like this pick. It is Georgia's defense. They are very scary, very well coached, but Joey Aguilar is going to be down in this game. I don't expect them to win this game, but I expect him to hit 202 yards quite easily. I think he'll be at like 220-ish. So I like this a lot. He's never hit under. He's always been solid, always passing for touchdowns as well. And yeah, he's got some good wide receivers. So yeah, that is my last pick of the day. If you guys are interested in downloading Outlier, you can get all the information and research that I get from this app. Download it on your phone. It's only a 7-day free trial, $20 monthly after that. Click the link in the YouTube bio if you guys want to start that process. It is super easy to use. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But you can access player prop hit rates. They have plus EV, which is a little bit more expensive to get the plus EV, but it is definitely there as well. You can get game lines, spreads, money lines, whatever the best hit rates, game trends are. They have that, and I honestly kind of prefer that. I kind of like seeing all the information at once. It does help me, especially with Goblin picks. Those are always free. I hit like probably 90% of the time. So that is really good to see there to get some more money on the slips. So that is all I have for today. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I will be posting an NFL video within the next couple days. So make sure to look forward to that for Sunday's slate. So that is all I have for today. We'll see you guys next video. Peace.